Howdy y'all. I got a cold, but I'm going to try to explain this to you anyway. I saw something similar done in Photoshop, and I thought, well, why not do this in Corel? But let's take it a few steps further. We're going to be working with 3D graphics directly in CorelDRAW. You heard that right, 3D graphics in CorelDRAW. I've split this into two parts. We have a Docker for quickly accessing and placing 3D graphics in CorelDRAW, and then we have a 3D editor that lets you edit common 3D models using just my software and CorelDRAW's tools. I'm going to go over the Docker first. Okay, what I'm going to do is start out with a flat graphic, and we'll add some dimension to it. I selected a football from the library. The Docker and 3D Express itself actually works with most 3D graphics files. We're going to take and adjust the light. You can do this several ways. You can actually, there's a built-in camera light, there's a way that will automatically detect light that's already in the file, or you can manually adjust it like I'm doing right here. Get that just the way I want it, and that'll work. I'm going to click on the save button. With something selected, it will automatically replace it and size it. I'll go ahead and add a drop shadow, give it just a little bit more pop. There, that looks good. Now I think I'll add another little graphic. In the main program, you have access to thousands of free 3D images that can be used real easily with this software. Most of them are free. You can download them directly within the program. Okay, that looks good. Now we'll use a couple of Smart Designer's tools and pop out this text a little bit. There we go, that looks pretty good. Now I want to do something else real quick here. Yeah, you can also use this for creating virtual samples. Had one of our competitors a while back said he invented this, when in actuality he had a copy of my software, and he looked to see how I'd been doing it for years. What you can do is you can take one of our presets or download a free 3D image and adjust it however you want. I have a bunch more of these that I'm going to be putting online here in the near future. We'll get it just the way we want it. And all you have to do to make this a live virtual sample is just draw you a rectangle where you want the design. I'll rotate it a little bit. you load Smart Designer's Virtual Samples Docker. There's just one button. Just click on the one button down towards the bottom there. Give the blank a name. And hit OK. And you can use this over and over again. We'll go back to our main design. I'm going to double click on our new virtual sample. It'll automatically be colored by whatever we have set there. I also added several garment manufacturers' palettes to this. So all I'm doing is just selecting a new color and it automatically changes. It'll also work with vector graphics or other bitmap images. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and create a quick design using various 3D elements, and you can kind of see how to play with this thing a little bit. I started doing that hoops thing earlier. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to grab an element here, and I'm just going to use the texture of it. Zoom in on it, rotate it around, save it. Take it, power clip it into the middle of the O's. Grab a basketball goal here, kind of spin it around a little bit. One of the things you'll notice on what's actually in the library is what is transparent or semi-transparent in the real world is going to be the same with these objects. Go ahead and adjust the light a little bit. Sharpen it up. That ought to do it. Just going to use the shape tool here and go ahead and get rid of some parts that I don't want. Yeah, I'm just doing this real quick too. You can go in and make this absolutely perfect if you want. Okay, when I'm working with a bitmap, I like locking it. I'm going to go ahead and lock it so it can't be moved. And I'm just kind of quickly tracing this basic shape of the backboard here. Use the contour tool. An inside object. And I'm going to break that apart using the keyboard. And we're going to get this inside part. Now I'll use the contour again. break that group apart with the keyboard. And we'll select the entire thing and then combine it. And I'm just going to add some color here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm going to move it to the back, and as you can see, it's transparent, semi-transparent. Go ahead and take it, get that a little bit closer. I'll use one of Smart Designer's tools to get a fill effect. I don't really want orange, so we'll just take and make it white real quick. White again. And we'll just grab it. I need to unlock that bitmap. Grab it again, just move it right around where I want it, then we'll move it to the front. Yeah, you could spend a lot more time on this and get it absolutely perfect. I'm just trying to do this as quick as I can to kind of give you some ideas of what you can do with these objects. You don't have to use the entire thing. You can use just bits and pieces of different elements, and you can create some pretty cool little effects or designs in a really short amount of time. I'll grab this text and combine it all together. Really kind of just doing this so you can kind of see the transparency on how that works. Combine it back. I guess I missed it. Just to add a quick another little fill to it. Go in and add a drop shadow. I could have done this a little bit different with the ball, so I'll just manually create a shadow real quick. There's a couple ways I could have done that, but that's a quick way. This will kind of give you an idea of what all you can do. And there we got kind of a quick little 3D design. I think you'll see that there's quite a bit you can do with this, and this is only one small part the new Smart Designer Pro for CorelDRAW X8. And by the way, the 3D stuff works in CorelDRAW X7 as well, and it's also going to be available separately. May you live long and prosper, and as Richard would say, stay Corellian, my friend.